What's up, everyone? It is Waffledragon34, and today I wanted to show you guys my guitar collection as of 2021. I've been collecting guitars and playing guitars for about 15 years, so I've got a good little rack behind me, if you could see. And I figured since, I'm showing most of them off every now and again on stream, I figured I'd make a video just to kind of show you each one of them as we go along. So, y'all, let's get started with the one that I use the most. This is my Legator G7FX. It's the guitar you'll see mostly on the stream. I'll put the specs up somewhere. They'll be here. I don't know, Jake. Editing Jake could hear that. But essentially, I wanted a guitar that could do literally everything and handle all of your insane requests that you throw at me 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this guitar is that. It is a 7-string headless multi-scale neck through, which is one of the big things I love on my guitars. With Fishman influences, I've actually had them modified a little bit so that when you pull up on the knob, they go into split coil mode as opposed to active and passive. So down is active, up is split coil. It's got a kill switch, which I've been installing in most of my guitars as well. And yeah, this thing is an absolute beast. As you can tell by it, it's a little dirty. I've been using it non-stop on stream. And honestly, it's the guitar that's just the most comfortable for me. It's insane how good it is. The quality is just unreal. It really is. It's the 16-inch radius fretboard. I've never tried one like that before. I've usually done 14s, 12s, or 20s on the Ibanez behind me. But the 16 is like the perfect middle point. It's insane. It's the guitar you'll see mostly. It's the guitar that just kind of becomes synonymous with me a little bit. It's an amazing guitar. If I had a signature model, it basically would be this. Only, no, honestly, I think it'd just be this. I think it'd just be this in a 6, 7, and 8. So yeah, it's beautiful top. Nothing crazy. Gotta love it, man. So that's guitar number 1. Continuing the 7-string train, old-time viewers will know and love this guitar. This is Thanos. Thanos is a 1999 Schecter Revenger that I found on Reverb back in the day that was demolished, essentially. There was a hole that I had to patch up right here that the guy tried to install a little LED switch with. All the electronics were gone. The guitar was stripped. The body wood was terrible. They tried oiling it, but it was a 5-piece body, so it didn't hold right. It was a bit of a mess. So I got a great price on it, and I'll tell you right now, I put a lot of time, money, and effort into this. Custom painted by me. This is the Thanos finish, as I call it, because it's got the little yellow and purple. It's almost like a galaxy. It does come out nice, especially in the headstock. If you look the crackle almost there a little bit. That's done using saran wrap in a video I'll hopefully put out one day. Yeah, again, the specs will be around here, but I've replaced pretty much everything. I don't think anything here is stock anymore. Yeah, basically everything has been changed. Better pots, better switches. It's got an Iron Age kill switch. It's got the Switchcraft switch. No push pill, because I didn't really do that at that time. I didn't really think we needed for a 7-string. I do want to do that one day. I'm gonna be real. At some point, I do want to switch these out for that. Pickup-wise, it is DiMarzio Tone Zone and then a Chapman Sonoros. I've also thrown in, since the original tuners were complete garbage, the hip shot locking tuners, 6-in-1. I wanted to keep the logos because the logos were amazing, and I'll put a better picture somewhere on screen, possibly. But man, these logos, you could tell this was 1999, dude. So I threw them back on there just to enjoy it. But yeah, this guitar, when I was using it as my main 7-string, it was just absolutely amazing. The paint, as you can see, didn't come out too great because, again, the body was oiled, and oil kind of messes up any finishing you do. So the top coat's not perfect, but overall, and there's a couple of dings already on it. You need to tell about those, though. But overall, great guitar, very rare, not rare, but not very much seen nowadays. Still a great body style. Good stuff. Anyway, next up, the old workhorse of the stream. Old viewers will be very familiar with this guitar. This is the Chapman RS1 6-string version. This was Rob Scallon's first signature model with Chapman guitars. I got this when I graduated college. I needed a guitar that just, again, could do everything. I wanted all of the ability to do everything I wanted, and this was the guitar. It is, again, 6-string, neck through. It's kind of where I fell in love with neck through with this guitar and a couple others. It came with the bells and whistles, hip shot locking tuners, the hip shot bridge, custom Robscallon pickups. I did change not only the bridge, I did upgrade the bridge a little bit to a better hip shot bridge. I also replaced the electronics on here. So this is a multi-connection jack, a little better of a switch, and instead of the original setup, which was a push-pull here for the volume and a tone knob, I ripped out the tone knob, turned this into a push-pull volume knob, and installed a Tessie kill switch, one of my favorite ones, which is also in the Legator. And yeah, this guitar, for what I paid for, this guitar is an absolute shredding machine. It's insane the amount of quality and just power you get from this thing. I'll be real, this guitar is, oh, it's beauty. It's an amazing guitar. Served me well for a lot of years, still serves me now. And yeah, can't beat it. Look at the finish, look at that beauty. Just look at that. Pickups sound great, split and in normal humbucking mode. Good job there, Jake. You can't beat it. Again, I'm a very big fan of kill switches too, so this gets this kill switch. Really just moves the whole package. Love this guitar. We now move on to the guitar that started it all. This is my 2006 Epiphone Les Paul Standard. This is the guitar I got first after I switched from acoustics to electric. There will be a video on the story of this guitar. I've had this guitar since I started playing, and there's a lot to it. There's a very personal backstory here. So I will be telling that in a separate video, probably later on in the year. But essentially this is all stock. I have not changed a thing, minus installing only one strap lock. I didn't install one here because to be real, I think I lost it when I was doing this when I was, 15, 16 when I was installing these. One of the first mods I ever did to a guitar. This guitar still plays like a dream. Its sound is just unmatched. The playability, just the feel, the way it looks, again, there'll be a full video on just this guitar, but for now, let's just all appreciate the beauty. Even the headband has a story behind it. This guitar has been with me for many, many years, and it's seen me at my best and my worst playing, and still operates, it still works, so. Yeah, be on the lookout for that video. It's coming at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. Now we get the guitar that I bought. The first guitar I bought myself once I had a little money. This is the Brandon Small's signature Epiphone Thunderhorse. I had my first internship during college, finished it, had a little extra money after paying the semester bill, and I was like, hey, I need to buy something cool. So I bought this. Honestly, I got a great deal on it. It was like the last iteration of them, so they're like just getting rid of them. And now they go for double the price I bought it for. Of course, this thing is also, used heavily, so. But man, let me tell you, this thing is a metal monster. The pickups absolutely rip. The guitar plays super well. The fretboard feels amazing. The tuning stability is not great, but yeah, it's an Explorer. It's just how it is. What I love about this guitar too is that each pickup is individually splittable. This is where I fell in love with split coil, splittable pickups. So you could pull them up on either of the two volume pots, and it'll split one. So you want to have just the neck pickup split, you pull up here, and keep this one on full power, and you can just go. It's nuts. The finish, oh. That's what kind of sold me. Just the way this guitar looks is just next level. And of course, you have the Thunderhorse truss rod cover. Again, this is also all stock minus some strap locks. Just make sure you stay safe. And yeah, this guitar, just love, man. Look at this. How could you not? Explore such cool shapes. I got some more oblong shapes in the collection soon. Now moving on to the one that most people have questions about. This is the lovingly named dumpster guitar, because I found it in a dumpster. This is an Epiphone SG that my brother's friend's father found in a dumpster, and was just like, "Hey, your friend's brother fixes a guitar, right? Maybe he'd want this." So I got this. It was stained, but it also had a whole bunch of just cracks in it and just body issues. The person tried sanding it too close to the body, so there's like no cap to it. This thing was messed up. It was also only a two knob setup originally. I added the extra holes to the other knobs. This required a lot of work, but the final product came out great. I was going for like a George Lynch style tiger striping. Kind of missed a few parts, specifically around here. I probably could have added extra little more, but it is the full body tiger striping. I did myself. Very fun. Even the headstock is tiger striped. And I wanted to make this like the 80s Shredder SG. That was my goal with this. On camera, it looks a little more blue. In real life, it's a very vibrant green. What was cool though, and it's probably the reason what my thought is what the guy was trying to do, is I think the guy had a Gibson SG, and he was trying to salvage the parts after he broke it or something, and he threw the parts into an Epiphone SG and tried painting it himself and staining it to look like the Gibson, which just failed, so he threw it out. Because the poker chip for the truss rod, the switch, looked like a Gibson one, and the truss rod cover, I have it on another guitar, is it said Gibson on it. So I think he was trying to make a fake Gibson using this and just failed and threw it out. But luckily I fell in my hands and turned something pretty cool. On to the next one. Now, I've painted a good amount of guitars in my day. I've done a good amount of paint jobs, refinishes, fixes, and everything. But nothing will ever beat the paint job I've done for this guitar. This is an Ibanez RG350DX I got when I graduated high school, and it's not a great guitar. It was originally all just plain white, and I wasn't having that. So I took it, threw on a mirrored pickguard, and painted it into what I like to call corroded chrome, which is hard to see on some parts, but it's essentially, if I throw the back, it's a lot easier, a silver and green sort of pattern that I got using saran wrap. And it really just makes this insane pattern that I just love the way it came out. Again, since this was a already painted and finished guitar, it's easy to paint again, no issues there. The mirrored pickguard was an interesting choice. I've learned I'd probably never do it again, just because it's a fingerprint magnet, as you can kind of see by just by me holding it there. It's already done. No crazy mods in this aside from the pickguard. I kept it all pretty stock. Again, I wasn't really planning on using this much. I just wanted to kind of do it for the art aspect. And yeah, honestly, as I hit my monitor, it came out pretty great. Look at that. The finish came out solid. The clear coat is perfect. Overall, not bad. Again, I don't use the guitar because the fretboard is a nightmare, and the bridge is just not great. Yeah. But to have this hang in your house, I'd do that. Again, it's a little more green in real life, but the camera just makes it more blue. So that's that guitar. Yeah, this is when I wanted to be Joe Satriani, so I needed a guitar with a floating bridge. Moving on to one of the last electrics in this collection. This is my Ibanez Geo that I've just basically modified the hell out of. My younger brother gifted this to me, and I love the guitar. It actually feels really good. For what you get, it's amazing. And with all the mods I've thrown in, it just became a decent kind of shredder guitar, more of a chordy. This is like a nice like surf rocky guitar, honestly. I've modified every aspect of this, pretty much. That's not the wood. Pickups are more Chapman pickups that I got from Riff City. So it's a Sweet Victory set and a Guitar Vor. This is a Tessie arcade-style kill switch, which is very fun. When I honestly, if it didn't look so big, if I can just condense this into smaller, I'd put this in every guitar. It's got the Planet Wave locking tuners again, the self-cutting ones, which I love. I've done some custom artwork, as you can see on the pickguard. Just some formulas. I try to make it look like an electrical outlet, some electrical wiring diagrams with formulas on there. They've kind of faded with playing, but overall they're still kind of there. And then a couple of stickers: the Gamechops sticker, the DJ Cutman, the Ghibli Museum. When I went there, check that out. And yeah, honestly, for the guitar, strap locks as well. I use Schaller strap locks on basically everything. And yeah, for the guitar, honestly, pretty fun to play. I'll be real. It's a pretty fun little guitar, especially with the modifiers that are just make it the way it is. So again, thank you, bro. And the last guitar that we'll end off with here is the guitar that started it all. This is my acoustic. It is a very, very old, I think it's a 1999 Epiphone just acoustic. It's a limited edition black and cream one. Honestly, it's been in my family for years. We've always just kind of handed down to each other until it got to me, and I was like, I'm gonna play guitar actually, and now here I am. It still sounds great, still plays great, feels great, looks great. I kept it up pretty well. Whenever I have a piece of equipment, I try and keep it the best it can be. These stickers are from when I tried to break a world record with the Guitar Store back when I was in college. It's been with me through thick and thin, traveled with me through college, It's just a great acoustic, honestly. It's held up. It is very interesting too because this guitar, the headstock truss rod cover actually says Gibson, and I mean, you know, they are merged, so possibly, but end of the day, this is just an amazing guitar, and without this thing, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you guys today. This is the guitar that started it all, and I think it's a solid way to go out. Everyone, again, that is the collection as of 2021. Let's see where 2022 goes. I know there's some guitars behind me. Those are 2 basses, and then the acoustic sub guitar. One of those basses is actually set to be sold soon, and the other one isn't really anything. It's just kind of there for set deck. So not really worth showing you guys. But that is the guitar collection. Everyone, I want to thank you all for being here. Again, if you enjoyed this, make sure you comment, make sure you sub, make sure you like the video. Let me know if it is. Again, I have more gear I could show you guys. I do more kind of rundowns at some point. Also, make sure you're following the stream, twitch.tv/Waffledragon34. I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at least at the recording of this video. If anything, you just show up and follow, you'll get the notification when I go live. So make sure you guys do that. And I will see you all on the stream with these guitars. So everyone, have a wonderful day, and peace out, y'all.